Okay. Round 2. Okay, so, yeah. You can view this however you want, but this is kind of maybe a piece of conceptual art. Yeah, it's conceptual art. That's what we're going to call it. So, you know, I've seen therapists in the past. I tried to see one last summer, and he essentially called me hot, and I was like, yeah, I'm good on this. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of answers to the questions that you might have are already inside you. So like, and finding a therapist is really fucking hard. They're like impossible. And I don't really have health insurance right now, so that's another issue. So I'm doing it with you. You're my therapist. How do you like that? Just kidding. I don't know. So what's going on? What's going on today? I haven't drank in like 2 weeks. 2 weeks probably. It's been. Feel kind of good. I feel really good today. The last video that I made, I was feeling not good. I was feeling insane. But today I feel pretty good. I gotta clean out my car. That sounds like shit. I don't want to do that. But and the windshield wiper thing is broken again. But yeah, the last one that I did, I kind of brought up some stuff that I realized I haven't really like processed, I guess, or yeah, maybe, I don't know, still processing. When I was really young, back when I was a kid, it's probably like 10 or 12. 10 sounds like a good number. I don't know. Before school, I would go sit in my parents' bed. They would sit there and drink coffee and watch the news, and I'd sit in between them and watch the news with them. And this one day, there was a news segment about like gay marriage or something, and my dad like looked at my mom and said like, oh, if either of our kids came home and said they were gay, I would not love them anymore. And that, I don't know if I like knew at that age that I was like bisexual or not, but I guess maybe it instilled fear in me that there was something that I could do to reverse the unconditional love that they say that he says that he has for me. And I was watching some YouTube video yesterday of some mobster, or he was a undercover cop, and he was talking about how he said that when he was a kid, he was kind of a fuck up, and his dad said, like, you should probably just kill yourself because you're going to be dead or in jail by 25, so you might as well just kill yourself. And so that, you know, I guess I'm comparing myself, and comparison is the thief of joy, but, you know, so, I mean, my dad said that, and it's not quite as bad as saying you should just kill yourself, but I don't know. What am I trying, why do I compare myself to that guy, because like the relative amount of suffering, whatever. So that kind of fucked me up. That was kind of weird. I wonder if I did anything fun at school that day. Probably was extra annoying that day. But then my dad, this is my sophomore year of college, going into my sophomore year. My buddy and I were traveling, we were like backpacking through France, and we were at this guy's farm, and my mom called me and said, "I'm divorcing your father. He was cheating on me for 9 years." And that put me right into a tailspin. That put me right into a free fall of alcohol. I was boozing it up pretty good for a long time. 'Cause that's nuts. You had this like mistress that he was seeing for 9 years. That's fucking crazy, dude. And she sent my mom a letter. My mom was at work, and she got a letter at work from this bitch, and this bitch said, like, "He's my man," or something. My mom never let me see that letter. Probably good. Yeah. And then, yeah, so that's crazy. And my dad, like, tried to tell me, like, my dad did a lot of things when I was a kid. We did a lot of things together of, like, how to be a man, and it's just, like, insane. Like, all of that was, like, yeah, this is how to be a man, and, like, these are the things you do as a man. And then for him to just be doing the exact opposite of what he was teaching me, it's like insane. Like, how do you come to terms with that? And I don't know. And then that led me to be like kind of a piece of shit. I mean, it's like really strange. Like, I don't know. I was like being taught these things of like how to be a man, but like simultaneously, I think I was like, because there was like, this is how to be a man, but then like I picked up on like things, the like other side of men, where like men are pigs, and I picked up some of that from my dad, and like, so I had all this like teaching of like how to be a man and how to be a Christian, and then I was like not doing that, and I wasn't like, I don't know, I wasn't a very good person, and that's led into my like adult life. And I really want to be like a good person moving forward, but I didn't really treat women very well throughout my life, because it was always like, yeah, you like treat women well, but like women they're nuts, so like, you know, they're just crazy, so like, you know, you treat them well, but you know, like they're nuts, and it's like, so that kind of was like the underlying thing, I guess, which I don't believe, but and I'm in my late 20s now, and like I still haven't told my dad that I'm bi, and I like want to, but I also, I guess, still have that fear that he's not going to love me anymore. And I guess that's kind of ridiculous to think, but, I don't know. And it just, I just don't want to share that with him, I guess. Maybe I don't have to. But, so there's that, I guess. And it's just like weird. It's so weird. Like, now my mom has her boyfriend, and my dad's got this girlfriend who's just my mom's boyfriend, cool guy, like him. My dad's girlfriend, she might as well not be in the room when you're there. Like, she's just like a glass. Her personality is that of a glass of water. Just like, and I just need to say it's not because she's a woman or whatever. Like, I'm just gotta throw that out there. It's just because I don't know, and she's had like 3 husbands or some shit, and like, I don't know. It's like, I guess that's not like the worst thing ever, but she seems unhinged. She seems not fully realized as a person, I guess. Man, that would be hilarious if she saw this. But yeah, it sucks. Having divorced parents sucks. Other people have it worse, but it's like just so annoying having to like navigate going over there, seeing them, spending time with him, spending time with my mom, being like their son, and having to like navigate that is annoying. It's just like, could you just live in the same house? And I don't know. I wish they could get undivorced. I wish that my dad didn't do that. I wish that we were still like a happy family like we were when I was a kid, and like now we're this weird amalgamation of people, and my dad's weird girlfriend, and my dad's girlfriend lives in another state, and he flies to see her all the time, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, just don't do that. Just get a girlfriend. I mean, she's so uninteresting. You could find someone else like that in the same area that you live in, and then you wouldn't spend all your time flying and going to see them, and then he like posts pictures on Facebook with them, and it's like weird. It's weird. It's so weird. I don't know, man. That stuff is so weird. And then like, I don't know, just I never wanted to be like I don't want to be the gay cousin. I don't want to be like everyone else is straight and not weird and not wearing a ski mask in their bathtub in my family. And it's like annoying. It's like I'm the weirdest one, and it's kind of annoying to be the weirdest one in the family. And my mom kind of has like a big family, and like, I don't know, I guess maybe I'm not the weirdest one because I have some cousins who are kind of fuck ups, but like, I don't know. It's weird. And being bisexual is weird. And I don't have a job currently. Maybe you could tell that from this video, but it's just weird. It's a weird life. It's weird to navigate all these things in your life, and I guess like another intention that I have with this project is so that like maybe if there's other people out there that have a similar story, because I went like along, you just think like, especially because the rhetoric of like the stuff you see on social media is like white suburban, okay, now we're gonna, white suburban men have nothing to say. And it's like, you're right, I'm a loser. We are, white suburban men have all the power, and they do, but like, still I suffer, and it's not proportional to the amount of suffering that some inner city person has, poor inner city person. But I don't know if there's someone out there that I'm touching with this story, not touching, but if I could relate to someone, that's worth it. So yeah. And so yeah, all that stuff, it's just super weird. And I don't know, it was so weird when they were getting the divorce and I came home and like, I don't know, my dad like just, he wanted us to like, and he's been a really good father ever since then. Like, he's been really supportive and everything, and like he didn't run away or something. Like, he's been a pretty good person since then. But what was the line of thinking there? It's just weird to navigate, and still navigating and still working through it. It's just a bizarre thing. Yeah. And I told a person who was younger than me one time, like they were like, oh yeah, I don't know if I have anything to say, so like, I'm not gonna make YouTube videos or something. And I told them like, no dude, you have something to say. Like, everyone has something to say. And now I guess I'm taking my own advice. But yeah, so that stuff is weird. And I guess the other thing that's going on in my life right now is that I don't have a job. I'm applying for jobs. I have a college degree, but it's one of the useless ones. And I don't know, it's like, you have a college degree, you're not useless. But I don't know. It literally like, it was like basically the same as a high school diploma. Maybe I'm wrong for saying that, but like that's what it feels like, because it's just like it brings like nothing to the I'm not like educated enough to have like a high paying job. I don't even know like what job I could get. I had a job and then I quit because it was just getting really heavy. It was like I was basically like a social worker. But now I'm trying to find another job, and it's a hellscape. Indeed is horrible, scary. No, all the jobs are just like, that sounds terrible. Oh, you're gonna pay me not much to do something that sounds so bad, and I don't know what to do. I don't know. I guess like I'm figuring it out, but need money, need to find something to do, but I don't know. It's crazy. It's hopefully this takes off. We'll get an ad. We'll do ad reads. We'll do ad reads like this. And I don't know. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot more stable than the last video. And but you know, what do you do? What do you do? What is there to do? And I want to go out and like meet people, meet romantic partners and go out to the bar, but like everything just revolves around drinking. And like, you know, I want to go to my favorite bar tonight and I want to drink beer and like have fun, but I don't want to feel bad tomorrow. And I want to meet people, but all my friends are married, not married, but like, you know, coupled up. And it'd be fun to go to the bar tonight, but I don't want to feel bad tomorrow, and I'm probably not going to meet anyone. I don't know, man. It's just like, yeah, so that's what's going on. So what would you say if you were my therapist? That's hard. That's tough to navigate, but it seems like you're doing a good job. You're doing some really positive things in your life, and you've been exercising more, and you've been doing positive things and making art, and yeah, so you're just chipping away at it, and you just keep chipping away at it, and every day you chip, and someday you get a nice marble sculpture if you chip at it long enough. So you just gotta keep going. You just gotta keep going, keep chipping away at it. Write down your thoughts more often. How you feel about your dad. Write him a letter. Write him a letter and tell him how you feel. Tell him you're by. Write him a letter. I've been thinking about doing that, just writing a letter and sending it to him and say, hey, yeah, this is what's going on. This is how you hurt me. This is why I haven't told you about this. And there's like, he might be gay. He might be gay deep down. There's some weird shit there. And as far as jobs go, you know, just keep chipping away at it. You've got an interview on Monday, but I have an interview with this guy. I found this Craigslist post, and it was like, work with an artist doing like some stuff for this artist. And I applied and sent him my resume and stuff, and then he set up this job interview, and I realized it was this guy that I was doing landscaping for 3 years ago. So, and he was nuts. He's crazy. Just every day I would go over there and he would be like, did you see what Trump did last night? And I was like, dude, I do not give a fuck, man. He does crazy shit every day. I don't care. He's bad. I know that. We all know that. He's a dumbass. I can't worry about him because it's too much to worry about. I can't do anything about it. It's too much to worry about. And he was like, I have to smoke weed or else I'm angry all the time. And so he would smoke so much weed, and like he was still pissed off. So, yeah, I don't really want to work for him again. But, I can find some more job. I can find another job. I'll find another job. I applied to work at, like, this other art thing and haven't heard back from them. Maybe I'll hear back from them this week, and, you'll find something. Something will pop up. Something will pop up, and you gotta put yourself out there more. Go to some art places and talk to them and ask them for a job. Yeah. Keep chipping away at it. You just gotta keep chipping away at it. If I go out tonight, I will feel probably depressed tomorrow. So probably don't do that, but you really want to. Because you want to meet someone and have sex, because it's boring. Jacking, you can only jack off so many times. Oh yeah. I did this the other day, and I'm doing this today, and I'm working through this stuff, but I feel like essentially as confused. I don't know. I've worked through it a little bit, but it's not quite to the extent that you want. You want answers, and there's no answers in life. There's just never there's no objective truth in life. There's no objective facts. So you're always kind of on shaky ground. Yeah. You gotta just keep chipping away. Gotta just keep chipping away. Chipping away.